That waiter is not a waiter. Colonel Marcus Hayes, 66 years old, stood in the New York Grand Ballroom. G20 Economic Summit, 400 guests, 12 country leaders, and one client, Richard Blackwell, technology CEO. FBI Special Agent Rodriguez spoke into the microphone. 200 federal agents on duty, every entrance controlled, every waiter screened. This is the most secure event in the world. Marcus scanned the ballroom. An old habit, 30 years of Delta Force operations. And he saw a waiter. 40 seconds, white male, black tuxedo, tray, distributing champagne glasses. But the body language was wrong, too calm, too focused. His eyes weren't watching the tray. They were scanning the room. Marcus whispered into his microphone, "Watching Blackwell. Northeast section, waiter, suspicious. FBI Rodriguez. Marcus, 200 agents here. Every waiter cleared by FBI. False alarm." But Marcus had made 30 years of life or death decisions. That waiter was an assassin. That man is not a waiter. 3 days earlier, Hayes Security Consulting, Manhattan. Marcus Hayes sat in his office. Small company, 4 employees, private security consulting. 30 years ago, he was a Delta Force commander, worldwide covert operations, tracking terrorists, protecting VIPs, the most dangerous missions. But now he was 66 years old, retired, running a small security company. Most clients, wealthy businessmen, CEOs, celebrities, simple protection jobs. That day, a new client arrived, Richard Blackwell, 52 years old, technology company CEO, BlackTech Industries, worth $50 billion. "Colonel Hayes," Richard said, "I need you. I'm speaking at the G20 Summit in 3 days, New York." Marcus took notes. "FBI provides security, right?" "Yes, but I trust you. FBI follows procedures. You anticipate threats." Marcus smiled. "Why do you expect threats?" Richard was serious. "My company develops artificial intelligence technology, military contracts. China and Russia want our technology. In the last 6 months, 3 cyber attacks, 2 physical surveillance attempts. FBI says, coincidence. I don't believe it." Marcus understood. "Foreign intelligence?" "Yes, and at G20, I'm announcing new AI defense technology. This technology stops enemy nations' cyber attacks. They don't want that." Marcus thought. G20 Summit, international event, FBI, Secret Service, NYPD, security very high. But Marcus knew foreign intelligence operations. They weren't amateurs, they were professionals. They knew how to infiltrate systems. "Okay," Marcus said, "I'll protect you, but you'll follow my rules." "What rules?" "Where I say go, you go. When I say stop, you stop. FBI won't interfere with me." Richard extended his hand. "Deal." Marcus reviewed Richard's security file. FBI reports, cyber attack records, surveillance attempts. Everything was professional, not random, organized. Marcus called old Delta Force friends, CIA contacts, foreign intelligence experts. A former CIA analyst provided information. "Marcus, Blackwell's technology is very valuable to Russia and China. If they can't get that technology, they'll destroy it." Meaning Blackwell. Assassination? Probably, but at G20, 200 federal agents, how will they do it, Marcus thought. From inside. What do you mean? They infiltrate the system, waiter, technician, security guard. FBI checks them, but a professional assassin comes with a clean background. Marcus assembled his team. 3 people, Jake Morrison, 45, former Navy SEAL, physical protection specialist, Lisa Park, 38, former FBI agent, intelligence analyst, Tom Rodriguez, same name as FBI agent but different person, 50, former Secret Service, VIP protection. Marcus explained the plan. G20 Summit, Grand Ballroom, 400 people, FBI, 200 agents, but we'll focus on Blackwell. Jake asked, "Will FBI coordinate with us?" "No, they follow their own procedures. We act independently." "Lisa, if we detect a threat, I assess first, then notify FBI, but if it's urgent, I intervene." Tom, "FBI might not allow that." Marcus looked stern. "If Blackwell's life is in danger, I won't wait for FBI permission." G20 Summit, Grand Ballroom, New York, 8 a.m. Event starts at noon. Marcus and his team examined the Grand Ballroom. Massive hall, 32,000 square feet, 50 round tables, 8 people per table, stage, podium, large screens. FBI Special Agent Rodriguez met them. "Hayes, welcome. But this is FBI controlled. Your team stays near Blackwell. Don't interfere elsewhere." Marcus accepted. "Understood. We're just protecting Blackwell." Rodriguez showed the security system. 200 FBI agents, uniformed in plain clothes, metal detectors at all entrances, ID checks, all guests pre-screened, waiters and staff, all background checked by FBI, snipers on the building roof. "You see," Rodriguez said, "not even a fly can get in. Blackwell is safe." Marcus quietly observed. The system was solid. But Delta Force taught him one thing. Even the best security systems have a flaw, and professional assassins find that flaw. 11 a.m. guests began arriving. CEOs, diplomats, government officials, media. Each passed through metal detectors, ID check, FBI approval. Marcus stood at the entrance, looked at every face, read body language, 30 years Delta Force, thousands of missions, taught him to recognize enemies. Most guests, normal, relaxed, social, but a few people caught his attention. A diplomat, Russian, very calm, very controlled. Marcus whispered to Lisa, "Russian diplomat, track him." Lisa took note. Another man, Chinese businessman, constantly watching Blackwell. Marcus, "Chinese businessman, also suspicious." Lisa, "FBI's probably already watching them." "Maybe, but we'll watch too." Richard Blackwell arrived, suit, relaxed, but Marcus saw his tension. "Richard, ready?" Marcus asked. "Yes, but I'm nervous." "Normal. I'm here. Jake and Tom will be at your table. Lisa is watching the room." Richard nodded. "Thanks, Marcus." Noon. Event started. 400 people sat at tables. Richard Blackwell was at a table near the stage, VIP section. Marcus stood 30 feet back, eyes constantly scanning the room. Jake on Richard's right, Tom on his left, both in civilian clothes, but alert. FBI agents around the room perimeter, professional, but following too much procedure, routine. Marcus was different, not routine, instinctual. 12:30 p.m. meal service began. 20 waiters emerged from the kitchen, each in white shirt, black tuxedo, black bow tie. Professional. Marcus watched each one. Most, normal, inexperienced, struggling with trays, young, nervous. But one was different. 40s, white male, medium height, black tuxedo, tray. But the body language was wrong, too calm, too focused, not flustered like the other waiters. His eyes scanning the room, not looking at the tray, looking at people. Marcus paid attention. That waiter was looking for someone, and Marcus saw that waiter's eyes lock onto Richard Blackwell. 3 seconds, then looked away. But long enough. Marcus whispered into his microphone, "Jake, Tom, northeast section, black tuxedo, 40s, white male, waiter, watch him." Jake, "I see him. What's wrong?" "Body language wrong. He watched Blackwell." Tom, "Maybe just recognized a famous client." "Maybe, but watch him." Marcus tracked that waiter. The waiter distributed champagne to tables, but he was being careful, didn't approach Blackwell's table, kept distance. Professional, Marcus thought. If he's an assassin, he won't reveal himself. He'll wait. Marcus found FBI Agent Rodriguez. "Agent Rodriguez, the waiter in the northeast section, 40s. Did you background check him?" Rodriguez checked his tablet. "Yes, David Miller, 42 years old, 15 years with catering company, clean background, FBI approved." "Check again." Rodriguez was annoyed. "Hayes, there are 20 waiters, all checked by FBI. Don't be paranoid." "I'm not paranoid. I'm experienced. That man is behaving differently." Rodriguez sighed. "Fine, I'll double check. But right now, everything is under control." As Marcus watched that waiter, he remembered 2008. 2008, Baghdad, Iraq. Young Colonel Marcus Hayes, 49 years old, was on operation in Baghdad with his Delta Force team. An American diplomat was going to a meeting, conference with Iraqi local leaders. Marcus's mission, protect the diplomat. Meeting hall, 50 people. Iraqi officials, translators, waiters, everything seemed secure. Iraqi security forces had checked the building, but Marcus noticed a waiter. 30 seconds. Very calm, eyes scanning the room. Marcus paid attention to that waiter and saw A pistol hidden at the waiter's waist. Marcus acted. 3 seconds. Took down the waiter, took the weapon. That waiter was an assassin. Al-Qaeda. Sent to kill the diplomat. If Marcus hadn't noticed, the diplomat would have died. From that day, Marcus learned something. Professional assassins infiltrate the system. They come with clean backgrounds, as waiters, technicians, security guards, and no one notices them until it's too late. Now, 2025. Marcus hadn't forgotten that lesson. That waiter might be innocent. Maybe FBI was right, but maybe Marcus's instinct was right, and Marcus had trusted his instinct for 30 years. Instinct kept him and his team alive. This time, I'll trust it too. 1 p.m. speeches began. First speaker, German finance minister. About economic policies. 400 people listened. Richard Blackwell sat at his table, relaxed. Marcus still watched that waiter. The waiter went back and forth to the kitchen, seemed normal. But Marcus noticed a detail. That waiter wasn't talking to other waiters, isolated, alone. And with each kitchen trip, he got slightly closer to Richard Blackwell's table. Marcus into his microphone. That waiter is approaching Blackwell, gradually. Jake. Maybe just serving that section. No, other waiters are in different sections. He's focused on Blackwell. Lisa's voice. Marcus, I checked FBI database. David Miller is a real person. 15 years catering background. Photos, social media, everything clean. Marcus. Send the photo. Lisa sent the photo. Marcus compared it to the waiter. The face, similar, but not exact. Hair color same, mustache same, but the eyes, different. David Miller in photo, soft gaze, friendly. Current waiter, cold gaze, focused. Professional makeup, Marcus thought. Impersonation operation. They killed the real David Miller. Took his place. Marcus called Rodriguez. Agent Rodriguez, that waiter is not David Miller. Imposter. Rodriguez. Hayes, photo matches. FBI system approved him. System can be wrong. That man is behaving differently. Test him. Rodriguez was annoyed. Hayes, 200 agents here. Everything under control. Don't create unnecessary panic. Marcus insisted. Test that waiter. ID check, fingerprint, now. Rodriguez sighed. Fine, I'll send 2 agents, but if you're wrong, don't interfere. Deal. 2 FBI agents approached the waiter. Plain clothes. Sir, routine check. Can you show your ID? The waiter, calm. Sure. Pulled ID card from pocket. David Miller, catering company. FBI agent examined the ID. Can we get your fingerprint? Routine procedure. The waiter hesitated. 1 second. But it was enough. Marcus saw that hesitation. The waiter smiled. Sure. But let me take this tray to the kitchen first. I'll come back. FBI agent. No, sir. Now. The waiter reached for his pocket. Marcus moved. Marcus ran. 30 feet. 3 seconds. The waiter pulled a small pistol from his pocket. Plastic. Passes through metal detectors. FBI agents drew their weapons. Freeze! But the waiter was faster. Aimed the pistol at the FBI agent. Marcus hit the waiter. Shoulder strike. The waiter fell to the ground. Pistol flew away. Marcus dropped on the waiter, twisted his arm, held him. On the ground! On the ground! FBI agents surrounded them. The waiter was handcuffed. The hall erupted into chaos. 400 people stood up in panic. Screams, running. FBI agent Rodriguez on microphone. Stay calm. Security is in control. Marcus shouted to Jake and Tom, protect Blackwell! Jake and Tom grabbed Richard, carried him backstage to a secure area. FBI agents held the waiter. Interrogation began. Rodriguez came to Marcus. Hayes, you were right. Marcus, breathing hard. Who is he? FBI agent checked ID, fingerprint. Not David Miller. Fingerprints don't match. Fake ID. Rodriguez. Who's his real identity? FBI agent searched database. Name, Alexei Volkov. 43 years old, Russian, former FSB agent, freelance assassin, wanted by Interpol, 8 assassinations in 12 countries. Marcus. Russian intelligence. Rodriguez. Yes, sent to kill Blackwell. FBI interrogation room. Alexei Volkov was handcuffed. FBI agent Rodriguez and Marcus sat across from him. Rodriguez. Alexei Volkov, Russian FSB, freelance assassin. Who sent you? Alexei smiled, cold. I don't know. I was paid. I did the job. Who paid you? Anonymous transfer. Cryptocurrency. Untraceable. Rodriguez. Who was your target? Richard Blackwell. Why? Alexei shrugged. I don't know. They give me a target, I kill. Don't ask why. Marcus leaned forward. How did you infiltrate the system? FBI checked all waiters. Alexei smiled. Real David Miller was killed a week ago. I took his place. We changed the photo, changed the fingerprint. We hacked the FBI database. System approved me. Rodriguez. Impossible. FBI systems are secure. No system is completely secure. If there's money, anyone can be hacked. Marcus. How did you get the weapon in? Alexei. Plastic pistol, 3D printed, no metal, passes detectors. Hidden in catering company kitchen. I picked it up. Rodriguez. Anyone else? Were you alone? Alexei fell silent. Smile disappeared. Anyone else? Rodriguez repeated. Alexei didn't answer. Marcus understood. Not alone. There's a team. Alexei stayed silent, but his eyes confirmed it. Marcus turned to Rodriguez. There's a plan B. If Alexei fails, someone else takes over. Rodriguez. Who? Where? Alexei smiled. Too late. He's already in motion. Marcus ran, backstage, to Richard. Richard, you're still in danger. There's a second assassin. Richard panicked. What? Where? I don't know, but I need to find him. Jake. FBI locked down the building. No one can enter or exit. Marcus. The second assassin is already inside. Alexei's backup plan. Lisa's voice in the earpiece. Marcus, I checked Alexei's phone records. 30 minutes ago, a message. Plan A failed. Plan B activate. Marcus. Who did it go to? I don't know. Encrypted number. Marcus thought. Who could the second assassin be? Waiter, technician, guest? And suddenly he understood. Sniper. Marcus called Rodriguez. How many snipers on your roof? Rodriguez. 4 people. FBI agents, all secure. Check again. One might be fake. Rodriguez on radio. Roof team, report. Radio. Sniper 1, secure. Sniper 2, secure. Secure. Sniper 3, secure. Silence. Sniper 4, report. Silence. Marcus. Get to position 4, now. FBI SWAT team went to the roof. Sniper position 4 was empty. The rifle was there, but the sniper was gone. SWAT leader. Position 4 empty. Sniper missing. Marcus. He's the assassin. Where is he? SWAT scanned the roof and found him. Opposite building, 650 feet away. On another roof, a man, rifle, targeting the stage. Marcus. He's targeting Blackwell. SWAT, stop him! SWAT leader. 650 feet away, can't reach him. Police helicopter arrives in 10 minutes. Marcus. 10 minutes is too late. Marcus ran to the roof, to SWAT, looked at the opposite building. The assassin had taken position with his rifle. Marcus asked the SWAT leader for a rifle. Give me your rifle. SWAT. What are you doing? I'm going to shoot him. 650 feet distance, wind, difficult shot. Marcus. I was a Delta Force sniper, 30 years. I can do it. Marcus took the rifle, took position. 650 feet distance, wind left to right, 9 miles per hour. Target, assassin on opposite roof. Marcus breathed, remembered 30 years ago, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, hundreds of missions. Now, he was 66 years old. His eyes weren't as sharp, his hands weren't as steady, but his experience was still there. Marcus looked through the scope, saw the assassin. The assassin was targeting the stage. Richard Blackwell was backstage. But if he came out, Marcus squeezed the trigger. Bang! 650 feet away, the assassin fell. Shoulder wound, not fatal, but neutralized. SWAT ran to the opposite building, arrested the assassin. Marcus put down the rifle, breathed. I can still do it. FBI interrogated the second assassin. Name, Ivan Petrov, 38 years old, Russian, former Spetsnaz, freelance. He was Alexei's teammate. If Plan A failed, Plan B, sniper shot from roof. But Marcus stopped both. The G20 Summit continued. Security increased. Richard Blackwell gave his speech. Safe. When the event ended, Richard found Marcus. Marcus, you saved my life twice. Marcus smiled. It's my job. FBI didn't notice, but I did, thank you. Marcus shook his hand. Richard, some advice. That technology is very valuable. Enemy nations will try again. Increase your security. I will, and you will be my permanent security consultant. Do you accept? Marcus thought. He was 66 years old, retired, running a small company. But today, he proved himself. He could still do it. He could still save lives. I accept. FBI agent Rodriguez came to Marcus. Hayes, I'm sorry, you were right. I should have listened. Marcus. Procedures are important, but experience is important too. Both should work together. Rodriguez nodded. I want to work with you. As FBI consultant, will you accept? Marcus smiled. I'll think about it. 3 months later, Marcus's company grew. Hayes Security Consulting, now 15 employees. FBI consulting contract, permanent security for Blackwell, other CEO clients. Retirement was just a title. Marcus was still working, still saving lives. One day, he sat in his office, looked out the window at Manhattan. He was 66 years old, but still sharp, still capable, still needed. Age is just a number. Experience never ends. The phone rang. A new client, a new mission. Marcus smiled. Hayes Security. How can I help you? And the adventure continued. If Colonel Marcus Hayes' story moved you, subscribe to Veterans Tales, like this video, share your thoughts about the importance of experience in the comments. Experience grows with age. Do you have a Marcus in your life who saved you? Share in the comments. See you in the next story.